Hey guys. Every time I turn this on, I never really think about what I'm gonna say. And today I feel kind of tired. Like it's Friday and it's like a it's like I've been doing this for weeks on end, like week after week after week. As if I'm not going home, then I'm here and I'm working on this. And I just had this thought just now, like imagine I have a job and then this is gonna be my life. Is this what I really want to do? What is it I really want to do? Even though I already said this many times still. Um, but I still haven't figured out. Right now, I'm like sometimes it feels like I figured it out, but then sometimes when I'm working on it, I start to think, is this really what it is? And I feel like a lot of people who's been through this journey probably feel that way at one point, and eventually that's why they pivot, they do things, and then it's working out, but at the same time, like, no, this is not it. They're changing things up all the time. And I think this is probably normal, but however, I still can't help feeling it, right? Like, you go through life, you kind of know, um, because you give advice to the people who's go through it too. But then when it comes to you, it's like, I'm still going through the same thing. Like, I don't know what I'm saying right now. Anyway, guess what? So I found out Vicky's Tumblr, which is supposed to be a gift for her birthday, which I haven't sent out because I have not really figured out how to ship it yet. I guess I gotta go to post office. And her name is actually Vicky without the E. I just realized it all this time. I just realized it today. So it's a good thing I didn't ship it out yet because now I have to redo her Tumblr. And I also adjusted her thing a little bit, so it's gonna be a little slightly different. But so now I'm just gonna use this at home, and then I'm gonna give her the shimmery one, just to make it to fancy it up. Okay. Anyway, today I was thinking I've been doing the same exercises, and today is 4/11. I thought I worked out yesterday. Oh, this was yesterday's actually. Wrong one. So this was okay. I'm thinking, look, I'm gonna do the push burpees, continue that, or jump squat. I'm thinking now, I have this tendency to multitask. So if I'm doing jump squat, I'm not doing it with my hands. So I should do something with my hands just to give it more movement. This is to increase. Instead of just jump squat, I was thinking like which movement is I should do for my arms. Should have asked Phil. And I don't want to do this because biceps get big. So like I have some weights right here. I have these 5 pounders. So maybe like when I'm doing squats, I should just maybe I'll just hold one up like this. And then I just squat. Just give it a little bit more. Okay, fine. I'll do some bicep curls because this will help me with my chin up. I could do because that was part of the one of the exercises during the competition that I couldn't do because I didn't work out enough to get there to that level to for intermediate. So I could just do squats, right? Like this, and then I just do this. Wait, like that, right? Is that better? I'll do one, or I should do two. I'll do like this. Or I was thinking the other way is the squats. No, this doesn't seem right if I do squats and then freaking heavy. But maybe, yeah, just to tone up my arms a little bit more. I could do this way, like this. This almost feels like when you're holding a kettlebell, right? Like they do this. So maybe I'll do something like that. Okay. So let's call this something else though. It's not just so wait, hold on. Should I do regular squats or jump squat? Let's see, jump squats with this. See how this will feel. I'm gonna hold it like this. I can still do it. One. Feels weird. Maybe I just hold a 5 pounder or 8 pounder then. I'll hold an 8 pound a dumbbell. So let's see. This be jump squat. Jump squat plus 8 pound. Just hold it. something extra. And then yeah, okay. So push burpee. This one, I want to do Navy SEALs again. Australian pull, explosive lunges. I'm gonna do explosive lunges today. And then one more. What do I want? I need to do my pull-ups. I'll do more Australian pulls. Just keep like this. Or do I want to add another exercise today? Should I? Should I do a push-up? It's a lot of push-ups. Maybe not yet, till next week. Jump reverse lunges. Continue reverse lunges. Jump squat. I'm squatting like this? Yeah. Okay. Reverse, like even my reverse lunges, maybe I can do something with my reverse lunges. Go like this. Like this, right? Maybe? Yeah, sure. Why not? So let's do that. Reverse lunges. I gotta add it on this one. Oh, reverse lunges with 5 pounds. Curl up? Oh, that's a curl up, I know. Yeah. Okay. Sure. It's not too bad. Okay. So that means I'm gonna work out a little bit longer today. Let me see. Let me turn on my smart watch timer. So this is gonna be, instead of 5 exercises, instead of it being like this, 5, it's gonna be basically 6 rounds. So that's 6 exercises. Everything else stays the same. I just do it because usually it's 25 minutes. So now because of that extra exercise, I added about 4 minutes to my workout. It's not bad. I can do that. So I can do that. Let me move this out. Okay, now let's start. Yeah, put everything in. Okay, let me start. Time this. Should put some music. Who wants to hear some much instrument? Oh yeah, the other day I was listening to this. It's a very instrumental music, and it helped me focus on Eddie's work. It's like this. Oh no, this is using the work computer. Ah, yeah. I already feel a little better. I was kind of feeling like, same thing. I need to, I need to, uh, really just focus better. This one. Let's listen to this real quick. So slow. I like a little fast-paced music. Relaxing but fast-paced. Kind of like game music. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Starting the timer now. Do push burpees first. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Halfway there.
What the heck? So the music. Oh, 9. I'm gonna turn on Final Fantasy instead.
10 seconds.
12.
Rest.
What the heck? Instrument. Final Fantasy. Fantasy. Final Fantasy. Let's do Final Fantasy 7. No. Mm-mm. Do piano. No! Australian pool.
Round 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9,
Halfway there.
10. 11, 12, 12.
10 seconds.
What how? 13, 14. This is what I'm saying. Sometimes you don't pay attention, the time is flying. Just flew like that. What happened? Okay, explosive lunges. This is not workout music. Forget it. Explosive lunges? All right.
Round 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ah, burn.
Halfway there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I just turned this on. Like I'm not even ready to work out, but I said I'm just gonna turn it on and do it. It's 30 so far. 31, 2, 33, 34.
Rest.
17, right? Maybe SYLs. This is why I document myself. Look, I could tell I have a little bit of fat right here. I got rid of right here. Maybe SYLs. So this is a workout which I started yesterday. Exercise maybe.
Round 4.
It's 1, which is equivalent to 3 push-ups. 2, 3.
Halfway there.
Did I skip something just now? I feel like I skipped something. 4? I think so. Right?
10 seconds.
Oh man, 5.
Rest.
Oh, I feel like I'm not progressing fast enough. Jump squat, 8 pound. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm just gonna hold it like this then. Let me think. I think so. Makes sense. Like this. Okay, like this. Let's see. Let's see how this feels.
5,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ooh, I don't know if it makes a difference, but yeah, maybe. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
halfway there.
Ooh, actually, I feel more tired, so it's gonna help. 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24,
10
25.
seconds.
Oh, 6, 7. It did. 28. It burns. It burns more. And I did 28 reps. Reverse lunges with the 5 pound. Okay. With this one, oh, it's gonna burn. Let's see. So I'm gonna do like that, right? I'm gonna go like this. Time. Okay. Ooh.
Last round.
1. Oh yeah, yeah, that's good. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, this is good because like why not? Move my arms too. 11. Oh, 12. And also work on my balance.
Halfway there.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
10 seconds.
22, 23, 24, 25, 26,
Stretch rest.
26, so that's 13. Even though it's like 26 curls. Don't but reverse lunges. Okay. We're gonna listen to Final Fantasy 10. This is one of my favorites. Zen Zenarkand. I don't even know how to say it. I never played this game. I watched my brother play, but I love this music here. Let me see. It's so relaxing. Push-ups. Okay, then piano I can play this. Maybe this time.
Ten seconds. skirt. Halfway there.
9.
10 seconds.
11. One more. 12.
Press.
Australian pools.
Halfway.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Halfway there.
12. 14. 15.
10 seconds.
16. 17. One more.
Press.
Extra. 18. 8. Explosive lunges.
Round 3.
2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 4.
Halfway there.
4. Oh, burning.
10 seconds.
6, 7, 8, 9, 40,
Rest.
40. Navy SEALs. 1. 2. 3.
Halfway there.
3, 4. Oh my god.
10 seconds.
Hard.
Rest.
25, which is 15 push-ups and 5 burpees, basically. Jump squat, 8 pound. Jump squat, 8 pound. Okay. This is a pretty good workout. I'm sweating. Just add a little extra every day. That's all you do. Okay. 2, 3, 6, 7, 10. Woo. 16, 17,
Halfway there.
3, 2, 3,
10 seconds.
7, 8, 9. Ooh, it burns. 30.
Rest.
30. Reverse lunges.
Last round.
Oh, wait, I forgot how to do it. Oh, yeah. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Halfway there.
2, 16, 17, 18,
10 seconds.
23, 24, 12.
And rest.
Oh my god, one more round to go. You guys sick of this song? I also like this one. When back in college, I this one guy who's younger than me, he played this song and I didn't know what it was until after I just found out what it is. It's a Final Fantasy 6. Let's see if you guys recognize this. Sweaty.
10 seconds. Lisa.
Five.
Halfway there.
Seven. 8. 9.
10 seconds.
11.
Rest.
11. I'm sure you pulled.
Round 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm tired. 8, 9.
Halfway there.
I'm just 10 so far. Just 10. Yeah, need at least 5 more. 1, 2. I don't believe how tiring it is. I can't pull up. 13. 14.
10 seconds.
Oh my god. More. 15.
Rest.
Does suck or not? I don't know. 15 Australian pulls only. Explosive lunges. This is the conference opening.
Strength.
2,
Halfway there.
30.
10 seconds.
Word. Oh man.
Rest.
Maybe seals? Oh my god, why? Why did I do this?
Round
1. 2.
Halfway there.
3.
10 seconds.
4. Oh man.
One.
You tell I'm gonna lose my strength. But if you were doing this during a competition, you would go all out because there's only one chance. And somehow, also with the people cheering us, when you're in the competition, you got a different energy level. The jump squat. Oof.
Round 5.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Man, this is actually a pretty good workout, I guess. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
Halfway there.
16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
10 seconds.
26, 27, 28. Woo,
Rest.
28. I'm glad the next one is kind of relaxing to end it. I'm tired. Next time I should do this way. Dude, this burns because I don't usually do this. Like, oh, maybe I next one.
Lowest round.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 12,
Halfway there.
14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21,
10 seconds.
22, all over. 23, 24, 25, 26.
Well done.
Woo! I'm done, you guys. Oh, 26. 26 was this 13. And that was only 29 minutes and 30 seconds. Under 30 minutes. Woo! I need a breather. I was thinking about what I was saying about my space. I think it's the lighting sometimes. Because I look at myself over there and I don't really see that. So it's a shadow. This one's hot. Why do I look like this? Is it the shadow? How do I look starting to feel like this? Or a different way. Let's try to figure this out. Oh, let's read something from this book. This was meant to find you when you needed it the most by Charlotte Freeman. Okay, just a random page. You deserve better than the one who isn't taking notice of you. Man, this is about, I guess, unrequited love or it could be anything actually. You can even relate this to being an employee of a company, and the manager is not taking notice of your hard work. It could be, yeah, it could be about a boy or girl, or parents or friend, I think. Or sometimes it's not even about someone not taking notice of you because they're interested in someone else. It could just be they're just working on themselves and they don't notice their surrounding, because it happens often. I think we are all like mostly consumed about our own thoughts, our own issues, and that's why I said that no one really cares about you that much. Like sometimes me and Phil will talk, and sometimes he'll talk about certain things, and I tell him like sometimes we try to talk to our family members, friends, and they listen, but they don't have too much to say. It's because they also have their own things to worry about, and I just tell them that too. Like, it's not like they don't want to care, but it only comes to a certain extent because they have their own problems. I told him everyone's is and he knows too. Like everyone's just got their own things to do and worry about. I even tell him I don't care about you that much. Like I care about the things I need to work on too. Not to say I don't care about you, but I'm saying like I support you, whatever you want. When you want to listen, you want to talk about something, I'm listening. But at the end of the day, it's you gotta figure it out yourself. I can only say so much, but it's sometimes you just need time to get over it, or sometimes it takes time to think about it, and just come to a realization. Maybe it was not worth the trouble, or whatever it is. It could be anything. So back to this. You deserve better than one. Isn't taking those views. We always, I don't know what to say. It's a nice saying. Yeah. Um, I don't really know. It's true. The one that don't care about you, then why, like, if people don't care about you, then why do you care about them for? Like, just focus on the people who care about you. I don't know what else to say. And even like there's this one saying about how you can be nothing to someone or some group, but you can mean the world to somebody else because the right place to be in. Like say, yeah, I think you guys know what I'm talking about. Like just being with the right people makes all the difference. Let me get another one out. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Mm. Handle with care. In moments of darkness, please don't forget your worth. Whatever you're going through or have been through does not change the way the world sees and loves you, and nor should it change the way you see and love yourself. Don't forget to be compassionate with yourself and handle yourself with care when your world around you feels heavy. Be patient with yourself. There is no need to rush when you are healing. Please come home to yourself when you are ready. Mm. In moments of darkness, please don't forget your worth. Whatever you're going through or have been through does not change the way the world sees and loves you, and nor should it change the way you see and love yourself. So it's like kind of saying like when you're going through a tough time or when you made some mistakes, like people do not see you differently because we're all human. We're all humans, and we need to be compassionate about ourselves and don't be so hard on ourselves because yeah, because we're human. Because we're human, and it's okay to make mistakes as long as you don't do the same thing, and that it was not intention. Like you didn't purposely do that. Like, well, I know sometimes it depends on what the issue is or what you really did, but most times, I mean, I like to think that people don't intentionally try to hurt others, and they are, I don't know. I think there was a question about like feedback and criticism, and sometimes everyone's different, and sometimes people take things differently. Although like the receiving side and the person also making the feedback, sometimes they don't. It's just sometimes their way of communication, and sometimes it's not meant to be that way. But we all live in different worlds. We grow up differently. Sometimes we take things differently. Words being used certain ways mean something to others that does not mean anything to another person. Look, there's just so much to it. But I think ultimately no one really is out there. I mean, there's rare people that are like that, but I think most people are not out there to try to hurt others. I hope. I like to see the world as a beautiful place, but I know it's not like that. I live in a bubble, basically. Question of the day. Let's see, today's is 231. 231. 23. Where is it? Here. How does learning new skills benefit you in the long run? Oh, wow. It's just questions that is relating to me. Dream big and dare to fail. How does it benefit me? You know, I've been learning a lot of skills now. Back then, I really thought I didn't have time. And this all started when I realized I do have time, but somehow I don't know why I thought that way. Because Phil, at that time, we were long distance, and I kept seeing a lot of results coming out of him. Like he'll get things done, although he has a full-time job. He got the kids to take care of, and he was doing all sorts of stuff. So I was like, And then I realized like he was just reducing 1 hour of his time, or he was just really good and really focused. He's just very good in general. Like I think he's multi-talented. He's lucky. I don't know. I mean, he probably got good genes, but I don't have that. So when I saw him, I said, oh, so there is time. Like, how come he's able to accomplish all these things and still have time to make me feel special inside, even though we're long distance, and he still had time to like go do his job. Like he works a normal physical job, right? So he has to drive to work, get ready, all that too. And I don't have that anymore. I used to do that all that too. Well, at the time I did actually. I had to drive physically to work, get ready, all that. So I did have to wake up extra hour to do that. So basically back then we were the same, but then also I just thought like pretty much like I said, I was living in a bubble, and I was like, I don't there's no time. Like how is he able to accomplish all these things? So then so I guess that was my excuse so to not have that much skills. I don't have much. I keep saying, oh, I want to do YouTube, I want to do this and that, but I never got to it. And I keep saying, oh, I just didn't have time. So now, but yeah, but now how did learning new skills benefit me? Like, how does it? Okay, this is a general question, right? How does learning new skills benefit you in the long run? Because each skills they kind of come is a word compound with each other. Like, I learn. I don't know what I learned before, but basically everything I've learned so far up to this date, it has become in handy. Like Canva, I learned a little bit about it before I was doing something, and then I stopped, and then I learned some other stuff. Um, YouTube, I'm learning as I go. I'm not doing too much editing, so that's different. But I got to understand how the the topic or the subject, what is it? Like the title and like tags and hashtag, all this stuff. I was learning. I didn't get to social media too much back then because I was busy. Like the email etiquette or also like social media etiquette, like all those likes and stuff or Instagram. I didn't know too much about all that stuff and how to grow your channel, which I'm not trying to grow it right now, but I started learning about it a little bit because Phil was trying to do something. So I kind of like tried to understand and Google and learn a few things, and that helped me a little bit with hashtag and stuff now, but I still don't know everything. And I'm not even trying to grow YouTube, so I'm not doing all the algorithm stuff too much, although I am a little bit. And I think every benefit, every, I mean, every skill that I've learned so far has been beneficial in some way. I think in general, most you learn skills, it's beneficial. It's like if I had to choose, like learn a skill versus watch TV or like, I don't know, like scroll, of course, you will have more benefit learning something than watching go on social media scrolling. So how it benefit me is just it adds on to my life. And like I feel sometimes when I'm doing something like, oh, I know how to do this because I have some kind of skill back then. Like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. Like Canva, recently I started doing a lot of designing that I stopped, and then I just remember, oh yeah, I remember doing this one project a long time ago, and that really helped me with the thing that I'm doing now. So, just stuff like that. I feel like it's kind of a question that I don't it's self-explanatory, explanatory, yeah, kind of. I guess it's not a really good answer. How does Yeah. And let's see. Dream big and dare to fail. Yeah. I think a lot of the I was back then, I would say I was like, we all have dreams. Like I always said passive income, all that stuff. But I never really pursue it. I guess I never took it seriously. I don't know if it's because I was afraid to fail. But now, like I was thinking about this too. Like remember how I've been talking about this Tumblr stuff, sublimation, and in the back of my mind, every time I'm doing it, it's like, oh, this is taking a lot of time. This cannot replace my 9 to 5 for sure. But I'm still working on it. There are days when I feel like, is this wasting my time? But I feel like it's not. I know though, this would not be the end goal because of the scalability of it. It's not very scalable. I could only make so much in a day. If I quit everything, I dedicate my life to do tumblers, I cannot scale it. It can only be up to a certain amount, like how much I can make, because I'm only one person and I have like machines, stuff like that. I'm designing. I'm sure, but later on when I do create a website and put my listing for particularly physical products, because right now I don't have that. I have just digital products, a few designs up there on Etsy. I know that there's a max I can do because of the time, the limitation of 24 hours a day. Like unless I stay up all day long and continue, then yeah. But then even up to then, it's like it's only up to that. Like I cannot scale it anymore. So that's why I already know, like I'm gonna fail if I continue doing uh this physical item to sell. But I don't mind doing it for the process, for the learning. And at the same time, in the back of my mind, I've been thinking about like, okay, this is why people do digital. Like this is why they're selling the design instead. I paid the design for this about $2. Someone decided to make it. I pay for it. Imagine 100 other people buy the same design, and they manipulate however way they want. Like I change it up a little bit, but the point is that that person made it one time and they sold it as a digital product. 100 people bought the product. They made $200 just like that, like this. They were probably sleeping, whatever it was they're doing. That's the point. It's passive income. Doesn't mean you don't do nothing. You just do it upfront. And that's the kind of thing I want. Like I wanna, if I'm creating this and sending this out physically, yes, I have to physically be there, actively doing it to get paid to make the money. But instead, if I use that energy, say like one whole day, let's say one whole day I make a 20 tumblers, right? I ship it out, I get whatever amount I get, $200, $300, whatever it is. That's it. But if I spend that time to make 20 designs and people buy that and they can continuously buy that, that's what I want, because now I can go out and go get ice cream, go get, I don't know, go camping with Phil like for weeks. And then if my product somehow I set up in a way where it's a demanding design and it's going to people's eyes somehow with the algorithm of Etsy, then I'm gonna have higher chance of making that money without doing anything anymore. Like I already spent that time at the time to create that design. So I mean that's what I'm going for. I guess that's why I think sometimes, am I wasting my time doing this? But I still like to have this skill because it's fun and it's like it's cool to have the skill. But I guess in terms of business wise, it's not really wise for me to continue this as like a future thing. So ultimately, I would prefer to I would prefer to create digital products to sell this, but I do understand like the whole concept of like the seamless. I think a lot of people don't care, but if the people who do care about the seamless, I don't like doing seamless where like you can see the visible line right there. Like I that's why I specifically made it like this so like the white area there it does not affect. It looks seamless to me because their name is right there instead of it being like this whole picture and then there's like a line because it's really hard to align the product sometimes. If you mess up somehow, even a slight, like it like is an eyesore for some people. Maybe some of them don't care, but those who care matters. And that's why for me, being able to do like this and learning the process, the physical product, it helps me a lot to come up with, if I were to do a digital product, I would make a Canva template to sell where they can like just drag it in there and then like put their name. So like kind of like a little customization that they could do. And that would be the kind of thing that I would sell physic digitally. And I think that's what I should do. Although I still like to have some of this physical product outside. I don't know why. It's fun. Like I just like that the process that's really fun to me is opening up the tumbler and this is how the design turned out and it's like opening up a present and I love that part. But I'm thinking more now, like this, it's good to have this. I'm thinking more like if I were to create a social media account with my design though, using AI, like I do have a group that I'm in where it's about, yeah, it helps me learn how to design better with AI. And I do have a few of those listings up. And I did get one sale actually, so I could continue that. Um, Yeah, but it's always like a hit and miss kind of thing there. Although this website, the group that I'm in, they also help with like finding the trendy products. So I have a higher chance and also helps with SEO and all that. I do have a higher chance, which is something maybe I should work on instead. Now that I'm kind of very familiar with this whole making physical product tumblers, I think that makes more sense with the business that I'm going for. And even yeah, but it's so far doing this has really helped a lot. I think I might shift gears soon though, like now that I'm thinking about it, because ultimately the end goal is not the physical product. Although I was even talking about creating a website with a physical website basically for anyone to order from me and then I will ship this out, but I would like also to learn that process as well. But I feel like I'm going the long route, maybe. But now it goes back to this question here, how does learning new skills benefit you in the long run? I think it will help me somehow. Also, kind of I can understand the business side for physical product people and create digital products related to that too. It's kind of hard to create something if you don't know the business. So I'm taking it kind of like that. I'm taking it slow. I'm not rushing through um everything, even though sometimes it feels like I need to rush myself because like Phil always say like the one day that I'm not doing something, someone else is building their dream and I'm not because I'm not doing anything about it. So there is a rush and he always like tell me that like he inspires me in that way. Like we have to feel like there's always a deadline. We can't just like, oh, it's okay. Cause I always feel that way. Like sometimes like, oh, I have time. And no, I don't have time. Cause if imagine if I thought that way a long time ago, like I don't have time, maybe I'll be somewhere else today. But you know, I'm here already today. I'm still moving forward. This is better now than I was 2, 3 years ago when I didn't do anything. Although it's just always about a lot of talking, no action. This is what we talk about. Kind of with Keith today, like quotes are quotes, but you gotta put action into it for it to, move the needle, all that stuff. Just basic. I'm just talking basic things, not specifically what we were talking about, but just in general. Um, yeah, I just I still want to get it though. I still want to have the website. I know it won't be really successful, but I still want to get that under my belt. But then at the same time, I'm feeling, is that dumb? Like, do you think it's stupid that I'm spending time on something that I already know that's not what I want, but somehow I feel like I need to go through with it? Now, this happened often, right? Okay, so like a long time ago, not so long time ago, a few years ago, I I went through something that I knew would not work out, but I felt like I still needed to go through it anyway because that was the only way for me to get over it. Like, have you guys ever felt that way? Kind of like it's kind of like, say, your mom and dad, right? Or parents, sister, whoever, people you care about tell you it's not gonna work out. And then even though in the back of your mind you kind of knew, but at the same time you still want to try it anyway. Like, have you guys ever felt that way? Where it kind of didn't matter what people were saying. You still need to go through it. Like for me, or it's like when you have to go through it, then you learn your lesson. But otherwise, you're always gonna have that in the back of your mind. So that's what I was thinking about. Like, even though I knew if I was outside, right, outside me, like if I'm a friend talking to myself, I would say the same thing. That's just dumb. Like, whatever you're doing, you already know it's not gonna work out. But for me, I'm inside, like I'm the one going through with it. I know that, but still, I needed to go through it, even though I knew, because otherwise, I would never. I c- I need to feel those thoughts, like those. Even though I knew, like I was depressed at that point, I knew I need to go through that depression and then slowly um internalize everything, and then like kind of like, okay, I've been through it now, I know what it feels like, I can move on. Otherwise, it's always going to be in the back of my mind, like I'm always going to think about it, what if. And even though I know with the physical product stuff, I already know this is not what I want, because I've been thinking about it when I'm working on it. I was like, this is not gonna, how's this gonna work out? I won't have time. And I'm basically like a lot of people say this, like I'm basically giving myself another 9 to 5. Like, imagine I just quit my job. I do this for 9 to 5 physical products. It has to be. I have to be there. So this is just another 9 to 5. But I get to control my time. Yes, yes. But ultimately, this is not my life. This is not what I want for anyone. If I were to try and help somebody, I would still tell them, yeah, if you want, it just depends. Like, if you want to work your own hours and do the things you love, yeah, that's fine. But that's no matter what, it's regardless, you are doing the things you love. If you're like making music, right? If you're whatever you're doing, it's still the things that you love. So it's not a 9 to 5 to you. Like, if I love doing this, it's not a 9 to 5 to me. I mean, yes, technically it is if I'm doing and working to make money, but it's still a passion. But what am I trying to say? That for myself though, like I don't think this is what I want. As a, it's not about this. It's not about this physical part of it. It's about right now. And I am enjoying though. I'm enjoying the learning process. I'm enjoying, and I'm excited to come up with a website. Come up with like, how am I going to market this? Those are the fun things that I'm excited about, because I get to learn new skills. And these skills will then benefit me in the long term, because I can still use these skills that I've created, like making website, learning how to ship, and like learning the process of making things easier for any kind of business, right? Like right now I'm doing the physical part of business, but this can be like translated to another kind of business, and it could somehow like intertwine and help me with that one in the future. Like a lot of things that Phil did in the past, he still has the experience from it, and he's still able to use it and tell me, I've been through this, I kind of have the idea, let me tell you what I think, having that experience. So I guess it's kind of like what I'm trying to do, that is just being more well-rounded with all these skills that any business person should know, I guess, right? Although this is not ultimately not my business, but I like to have that experience like on hand. Yeah, although it's like kind of wasting my time. So, it's like, am I doing the right thing by putting time effort into this? But I'm kind of also taking it like, well, it's nice to be able to make these so I could give it out as gift, because every time, like I've been thinking, oh, I want to give this to whoever, like friends, family, and I want to make it for them because it's special. It's not just, oh, here's just whatever, like I mentioned this before, here, just take this, there's some meaning behind this stuff. So I like that. And also I do want to create a one where I could put people's pictures design. But although they do have a lot of that already on Etsy, I guess that's what I'm trying to do. Like build up something where I'm a little it's more unique. Like not unique, but I don't know if I don't even know if what I'm doing is unique. I mean a lot of people are already doing it. I don't know other people's website. I'm not checking. And I think if I did, my old me would say, look, why are you even trying? Look, there's people out there already doing that. Like, why are you even trying? And that's why I'm not really looking anymore. Right now, I'm just trying to focus on the learning process. And it's been great. I feel good inside. I feel excitement. I feel things that I feel like there's something, a future. Even though this is not the ultimate thing, I already know that, but I feel like there's something to look forward to instead of like, oh, I'm just working a job and um, now, now I'm looking forward to the weekend so I could spend a few hours, do whatever I want, and then back to work. Like, sometimes we go like, it's already Sunday. Oh, I have to work again Monday. I don't want to feel that way. So yeah, I like to feel excited. Back then when I was working at my job right now, but like full time, I was excited because I was learning new things. But then after a while, I don't feel that anymore. It's not just that, but you see so many things and you're like, nah, I just don't want to put in that same energy anymore. So yeah, so that's the question of the day. I like how somehow my topics somehow they kind of relate back to the question, even though I already answered it and I didn't really know what I was saying at the time. And then later on, I was like, oh, okay, now I can kind of go back and think about it. I actually like these questions a lot. I feel like I'm learning a lot about myself, and I am proud of how I'm able to somehow relate it back. But yeah, now dream big and dare to fall. Going back to the quote, back then, yeah, like I was saying, back then I didn't really even think about I dream, but then I just thought I didn't have skills and it didn't even try. It didn't even bother. But I am happy where I am now. And yeah, by the way, today I was listening. I don't know how it came up, but I guess I'm gonna think it's related to the the things I was talking about yesterday, my recap of my life, that somehow the algorithm knew, as they pretty much sent me a video by Sylvie, and told she pretty much said in just a few minutes, like 6 7 minutes of her video, about exactly what I wanted to tell myself and I wanted to tell you guys. Like I've been trying to say that for so many words, and I suck at you know expressing myself. I'm still learning that part, but she was able to say it so easily, so positively in just 6 minutes, and that's why I posted that her video on my community post. So you guys should check that out. It's for those who are on the verge or like on the fence if they should do this YouTube or not, or just been thinking about it for a while. Just do it. Just do it. Today's okay now 6:55. It's Friday. I still have some Eddie stuff I need to do. Maybe I'll give myself 1 hour to do that, and then I'm gonna go and start. Instead of designing, I think I'm gonna look into my listing instead, and then I gotta figure out how to ship. I gotta ship out a new Tumblr for Vicky because it should be Vicky like this, not Vicky with the E. I'm so glad I did not send it to her yet. She would be mad, I think. Like, oh my god, you don't know my name? Anyway, bye guys.